Now that you already have a topic, we're going to look for additional sources of information. So right now I'm on the Gathering Information tab of the research guide, and I've given you some good sources for finding newspaper and research articles, and also some good sources for statistics. In this video, I'm going to focus on showing you how to use our article databases. And there are two I'll focus on. One is called Academic Search Complete, which is a great place to get different types of articles, newspaper, magazine, and also scholarly journal articles on a topic. And the other is U.S. Major Dailies, which is a collection of the major newspapers in the United States. So it's a good place to get the most up-to-date information on the topic. In the example I'm going to use, I'm going to try to do some research on facial recognition. And I'm really interested in learning more of the impacts of facial recognition on privacy, on law enforcement, and also on racial profiling, because that software has been shown in the news to not be able to correctly identify people of specific races based on probably the training data. So to get started, I'm going to first go to Academic Search Complete. I will click on the title of the database. That will open the database for me. If you're at home at this point, you might be asked to log in. And if you are, please use your username and password that you use for Canvas. So I'm going to start with a very simple search. I'm going to start searching for facial recognition. And I'm going to focus on the law enforcement aspect to start. So, how is facial recognition used by law enforcement? And if you look at my search, you can see a few things. One, that facial recognition is in quotes. That's so that those two terms show up next to each other in any of my results, and I've done the same for law enforcement. I've connected the two terms with an AND, which is all in caps. That makes AND a Boolean operator, so it's acting as a command to the search engine in this database, and it's telling the search engine in this database to only bring me back articles that talk about these two terms. Okay, so let's see what results I get. Whenever you use an article database, the first thing you want to do is limit to full text. And I can see that I have my results. I could decide that I want to limit to maybe articles from the last 5 years or any other time period. And so here's one, legal questions around facial recognition. This is from 2020. The pros of facial recognition, also 2020. So it looks like in 2020, this was a really hot topic, right? Here's something in the Maryland Law Review about how Madison Square Garden's using facial recognition to ban lawyers with pending litigation. Here's something about privacy in an era of advancing technology. This looks kind of interesting to me, so I'm going to click on the title. If I scroll down, I'll get to the abstract, which is the summary of the article. It also has some subject terms, so every article is tagged with terms about what it's about. So if I wanted everything in this database on this topic, I could click this subject term, human facial recognition software, and that would give me everything. I can get to the full text of the article by clicking the download button or the access now button. So I have the article right here. And I can use these links, like this one here where it says share. I can email or save the article to Google Drive or OneDrive. If I click this little cite button, it will give me the citation. I can select the right citation style based on my class, and then copy and paste this into a document so I could have it for later. So that is how you can search Academic Search Complete, like a very simple search. And actually you can see how you can use your results to change your search or add additional terms to your search. Now I'm just going to pop into U.S. Major Dailies so you can get a taste of this database. Like I said before, it's a newspaper database, and so we could try the same search. Right, I've got facial recognition and law enforcement, that same search. I have 1,800 results. I'm going to also limit to full text. And you can see here that this kind of topic has been in the news since 1995. I can use the slider to get things. Maybe I just want things that are going on the last year. I have 103 results now. Arrested by AI, police ignore standards after facial recognition matches. So you can see here, this is from the Washington Post online. It was published in January 13th of 2025. And you get the whole article is right here. Just like in the other databases, you can use these links across the top to save it as a PDF, to cite it. You get more options by clicking on the 3 dots, to send it to Google Drive or OneDrive. It's going to suggest additional articles. And also here are the subjects that have been applied to this database. So I could find everything in this database on facial recognition technology by clicking this hyperlink. But if I click the little radio boxes next to it, I could say, hey, bring me back everything talking about facial recognition technology and artificial intelligence and police departments, and it would launch a new search doing that. So hopefully this video has helped you learn how to use these databases. But if you need additional assistance, just come over here and click this orange link, and it will connect you with one of our librarians, and we can help you out.